happy Teacher Appreciation Week. I literally keep finding spiders in my room. Hi guys, good morning. So I got to the school pretty early. I know my hair looks crazy. I got to the school pretty early and I'm super excited about today. We are about to start last week and then we have spring break. I'm super excited. Anyways, I've been doing some prepping. So I have been trying to get my certification in the state that I'm in now and not the state that I went to college in, which was App State. So they told me I could take because y'all, it's a whole chat thing about the issues I've been having with passing almost 6th grade level content, to be honest, since my North Carolina test was K through 6. So I am just praying that things will go well with me taking just K through 3rd grade level content. So when I get off, I normally am studying for the test. Please, if you were in an education program, please take all of your tests and pass them before you start full-time teaching, because then it's like you're on insurance, you have all these things going on, and if you stop it, like it's just like you're teaching and trying to pass it. But I want to get that done so I can finish my master's. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. So it's about 6:54. I got in at like 6:40. I have some things already planned, but I have to make a times test because y'all, it is very convenient to get things from Teachers Pay Teachers. I literally found this clock test on Teachers Pay Teachers and I swear it was like $2 for like 2 pages. So yeah, so this is my first year and it has been very hectic, to be honest. So I made my first ever anchor chart. I'll have to show you guys what it looks like. So I have to print out resources for morning work that they're going to be doing, which I think is just going to be the times test because I really want us to move on to money. No, this is the money work that they're doing. I have a money assessment. This is the money work that they're going to be doing. I don't know when, because we do PDSA cycles here, so we have to take a pretest before we do money. So we've been doing telling time, so they have to be able to tell time by to the nearest 5 minutes, and they have to decide if it's AM or PM. So we've been doing that. We took a patterns test, which went okay. So I printed all of this off for measurement. This is just like extra worksheets. I think I have to put in something. Extra worksheets. Okay, so these are just a ton of review packets that I made, and a lot of the times when I make worksheets and it's a lot of them, what I'll do is I'll put it in like an emergency sub form, so that way like if I ever have a sub and it's an emergency, I'll have like tons of worksheets that they can do. So I have something for, I need to print out something for morning work and phonics. I have something, I just have to get it together, and then I have to make a math assessment. I literally printed an assessment for money and I can't tell you where it is. And it's 7:04, so I need to hurry up because the kids come in at 7:30, but most teachers are like at the printer by this time, so I have to hurry up. So I just screenshotted it and now I'm putting it with the nameplate to make a template to make my worksheet.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so this is the fit. So I actually have on a tank top. I look like a mom, literally. But anyways, yeah. So by the way, my kids pointed out a lot of the things that the mirror says. But yeah. Here's my outfit. I'm wearing my Air Force Ones, the slits, and yeah. Literally keep finding spiders in my room. And it just being like hot in here because they turn the air off and it ends up being so hot the next day. Just like before, they would turn the heat off when it was cold and it would end up being so cold. Anyways, so it's 6:39. My room looks a mess. We had a picnic the day before, Friday. Y'all, it just looks such a mess, so I have to clean up everything and then figure out things that I'm going to grade, and then start sending things to the printer for today. So I already did my lesson plan, so I know exactly what we're going to do. Some things I've already pre-printed, but not everything, and then I might have to check the calendar. I have a calendar person that does the job. They take it very, very seriously, so it's normally correct. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and clean off the table. Also, these are their morning bins that they do a couple of days a week, just to kind of come in and relax. I got this sponsored on Donors too, so I'm super thankful. And here's my table. That is an absolute mess, and I have to organize the turn-in bin and everything.
Tomorrow.
Hi guys, good morning. I haven't filmed in a couple of days, but the other day I had to go to my induction program. It was my very last meeting. It's basically just a process after when you're a first year teacher. They talked about how they were offering a master's program again for my district, except you have to sign on for 5 years to stay. If not, you have to pay them back for it. And I started a literacy education program when I went to App. If you guys haven't seen my student teaching videos, feel free to check that out if you're interested. So, talked about a lot of things. It is currently 7:03. I normally get here super early, but I am a little bit behind simply because I went to Walmart today and they weren't open at 6. So, a whole lot of things. So yesterday we did a lot of fun things. I had them do these cards because we're learning about money, so they did these little task cards around the room, and then with the task cards, I can't find the regular sheets, but this is what it's at. So they have to tell the total, how much change from $1, and they have to draw it, and I tell them to tell me like 5, if it's pennies, just put 5p, and then whatever that'll equal that change. So that's been fun learning. I have to figure out what they're gonna do today. I really want to do task cards, but I have no more pouches. I wanted to do task cards with money because they really love doing money, but I literally have no more pouches, like at all. Like laminating pouches, I have no more. So, and I do have a laminator, but just no more pouches. If you guys are interested in supporting my Amazon wish list or Donors Choose, I'd really appreciate it, but I completely understand if you are not able to. But it is just hard because there is just so much that in a public school system teachers are expected to automatically provide, and I just currently don't have the funds for everything. Like, I'm literally running out of markers that we use for whiteboards, which is very important for phonics. I'm out of these, like I said, which is like important to be able to reuse stuff, so I don't have to keep. We even have to buy our own when we run out of paper. We have to get paper, cardstock, like so many things that we have to purchase out of our own pocket. So it's very unfortunate, but you know, entertainment and everything else is more important. So here we are struggling as teachers, but I heard it gets better throughout the years of teaching, that you're able to, like, as you make a little bit more, you're able to like provide a little bit more for your students. So I'm just grateful for that. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my slides for the morning. Also, happy Teacher Appreciation Week. It is Teacher Appreciation Week here. So I'm also supposed to be starting a master's program back. So a lot of really exciting things. In math, we're going to be going into graphs when we get done with money. And I'm super excited for that because graphs is always like such a fun unit to teach. But right now we're still on money. So that is that. We're doing shades of meaning that my kids are learning for ELA, and that's going pretty good so far. It takes a lot to make your own anchor chart. I don't know if this is something that you guys experience if you are in education, but when I was student teaching, I swear I just thought anchor charts just happen as you created. But it's really hard to do that, especially when you're trying to make them like visually appealing and things like that. And I'm not naturally creative, so it takes me a while. So I am just printing off extra sheets for my kiddos to do for our shades of meaning. We're gonna try to do this one And this basically is just like my new word is da-da-da for shades of meaning, because the point of it is like for them to understand how similar words can have similar forms of meanings. How it's just like more intense as it goes by. So I got something from Teachers Pay Teachers for that because I didn't have a PowerPoint myself. So we're gonna see how that goes. I'm actually running out of paper and I keep losing things that I keep printing because I am not the most organized person in the world. It's very hard. So I'm gonna go through all the things that I have been trying to do better with putting things where they need to go so I'm not struggling. Here are the task cards. I had to send them to one of the coaches to get laminated. Anyways, my kids are supposed to be doing something with social studies with it's like the 5 civic dispositions, and so that's what they're doing with this, so I need to remember to put that in the thing. And then I might throw these away because I haven't done this one. Okay, this is all social studies and a test that I need to give. I'm also wondering if it would be more helpful for me to like paper clip the worksheets I need for the day, and then when I get done with like a whole stack, just putting a big binder clip on them, because I'm just trying to come up with more ways to be more organized. If you guys have any tips on how you're more organized with things, please let me know. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. More ways to be more organized. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the ice cream one. That's like detail and what the main idea is. So we're gonna see how they do with that one. They really don't like doing morning work, but like, and I used to be one of those teachers that was like, how could you make them do morning work? But it's like, literally, if you don't give them something, they find something. Also, I try to do where Mondays, Thursdays, and Friday, they have STEM bins. So they just come in, they can chat with a friend, but it's more like relaxing and calming. But I can't do that every week because then I can't do it every single day because they kind of get bored of the same thing and they're like, what can I do next? So because I don't have like tons of different things for them to, you know, change out. But that's what we've been doing so far. So I just made those copies. I have some extra things that we can focus on. I probably need to make some more money sheets just in case my task cards aren't ready, because I took them, like I said, to the coach because I don't have enough laminating pouches. Also, today we have duty-free lunch, which, let me know if your school already has that. We never have lunch. Like, we literally just have our planning and that's it. But I know some schools are different. So paper.